I am finally going to show you my official quote for my hybrid publishing services proposal. Try and say that 5 times fast. I'm going to walk you through every single line item and show you where all of my money is going. But I have hidden the total number. I want you to make a mental tally and guess the final number in the comments down below before the final reveal. Sound good? So the proposal package that I received was about 6 pages. The first couple pages I'm not going to fully show you to protect for privacy reasons, but page number 1 had their name on the front with the type of package that I was going to have and who it was created by. Then page 2 talked about authors and speakers' pain points and like some of the things that they struggle with and how the company can help the authors and speakers with their issues or problems and how they can step in to help. And page number 3 says, here's what we're thinking. You, the author, are going to maintain all publishing rights. And then we, the company, are going to get your book ready to sell wherever books are sold. Then you continue to sell through your direct channels, and then we see that you sell through all other sales channels. You are going to concentrate on your message, and then we are going to concentrate on expanding or reaching and providing product on your behalf. If this is something you would like to explore with us, these would be the next steps. You receive the publishing services in the next couple of pages. We jump on a quick call to confirm your choices and get more information about your book. Our team walks you through the process step by step. We print your copies and ship them wherever you desire. Now, I want to remind everyone, if you haven't watched all of my videos, watch the overview video that I did here, where I discuss that I had an initial proposal package and we revised it. So the proposal that we're going to be looking at today is the revised proposal, a little bit more expensive because we added the 60,000 word count and the content editor. So page 4 in the item section, it says content editor, a copy editor, and a proofreader. With our editing services, you will receive 3 rounds of professional editing and proofreading to expand and polish the delivery of your message. Content edit will be focusing on raising the age-tested level to young adult based on a 60,000 word count. The price is $5,346, quantity 1, and the subtotal is the same price. Let me know down below. Did you think that this price was going to be higher or lower? Do you think it's worth it for all 3 of those type of editors? Let me know down below. So far, for me personally, I'm going to say that it's been worth it. The next is interior layout, typesetting, and standard up to 60,000 words. It says your custom interior design will include up to 2 initial concepts. Once the initial concept is determined, up to 2 revisions can be made as needed until final files are agreed upon between the editorial team and the client. After final files are called, any changes will incur a change fee. Text layout, typesetting for your book, and an ebook conversion. Okay, what do you think this price is going to be? Ta-da! $999. $1 shy of 1,000. What did you guys think? High or low? I do not know. At this point in time, I have not dealt with the typesetting yet. Moving on to the cover design, which is standard. This says your custom cover design will include 2 initial concepts for covers created to catch the reader's attention, 2 rounds of revision on the chosen concept, and then all elements printed on the cover, such as an ISBN number and barcode. What do you guys think this number is going to be? Ta-da! $985. I will reserve my judgment until you guys see my cover design video. So subscribe to be notified when that comes live. Next is going to be the ISBN/UPC. I don't know what a UPC stands for. I probably should, but anyway, it says we provide you with a unique ISBN and barcode for your book. They are going to own the ISBN number. At this point, for my debut novel, and me learning about the business, I don't particularly care that they own the ISBN number. That's fine with me. Price, $189. What do we think? You tell me. I'm also in the learning stage, so I definitely want to know what you guys think, for those of you who have had experience with this in the past. On to copyright and registration. We will register your copyright with the Library of Congress and obtain the Library of Congress catalog number if applicable. $216. All right, and then we have 10 copies of your soft-bound book. These copies are offered as a courtesy to the client, and they are free. I get 10 copies for free. He asked me in one of our phone calls, he asked me, how many do you want? He's like, do you want 10, 20, 30, 50? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know very many people. So 10, I guess. I guess 10 is a safe number to get 10 for free. Okay, and then lastly is distribution. Oh, that's a hard word to say. Distribution, the standard package. It says you will receive KDP and Ingram Spark accounts that you will manage and receive sales funds directly into your bank account. You will be provided with appropriate files to manage your accounts, which we will give you. I'm assuming there's a typo there. It said, which will give you distribution channels through Ingram Spark and Amazon Kindle, nationwide exposure for your book, trade show opportunities if available, and then ebook distribution. I was really happy to learn that when talking to we have been calling the liaison lady, who is extremely nice, she says that she will be working with me on my Ingram Spark. She's going to be setting it up for me and my KDP to make sure that they are all accurate, and she will be in direct communication with Ingram Spark and KDP on my behalf. So I was like, thanks. I was so happy that she was going to be willing to do that for me, because I every time I think about any of that, it sends me into a panic. So I am willing to pay for it a little bit more for them to do it for me. But here we go. The price for this is $550. We have come to the end of the proposal. The last page was me just signing it and the signature of the CEO of the company. Okay, so now we're going to pause the video. I'm pretending to be paused, that way you can make your guesses down below. Okay, that was the last item. Have you placed your bets down below? You can't take it back. Don't do it. For the final amount. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, they gave me a 10% discount, which made my actual total to be $7,456.50. What do you guys think? Was this higher or lower than you thought? Now, unfortunately, this number does not include marketing. That is a whole nother ball game that I have been working on as we speak. Future video for that. I don't know who you are or where you are at in life, but for me and my husband, this is a lot of money. And we have saved for years. We've worked hard for this money. And I'm not gonna lie, writing a check for this amount was so hard. Writing a check for this amount for me was extremely hard. I could do it for my husband, but the fact that it was for me, it's very hard. There was a lot of crying, a lot of guilt, thinking that why am I spending this much money on myself? And I know this sounds like, and I just want to say this respectfully, but it's like for a book, for 200 pieces of paper glued into a binding. That's a lot of money for that. You know? Do you know what I'm saying? And it was so hard to wrap my head around that it's okay. And just hearing my husband's encouraging words that it's going to be okay and that this is a good thing to do. And I'm like, okay. Lately, I have just been realizing and being encouraged that sometimes you have to invest in your dream. While recovering from all of the content editing that I did, watch that video right here if you want to see it. I rewatched Lord of the Dance with Michael Flatley, and then I promptly watched a documentary about it. And it encouraged me in a way that I was not expecting. And I hope what I'm about to say will encourage you as well. Michael Flatley financed the entire show with his own personal money. He poured every last penny, everything that he had, into this dream that he carried since he was 8 years old. He was in his mid-30s by the time that Lord of the Dance finally happened and became a massive global success. Now, I'm not expecting some crazy, massive viral success from my book, but it reminded me that dreams often cost something, and it is so much better to fulfill your dream than to live with regret. I was curious and I looked up others who did the same thing, who bet on themselves and they won. We have Mel Gibson with Passion of the Christ, Sylvester Stallone with Rocky, Kevin Costner, Dancing with Wolves, and George Lucas with Star Wars. I have to keep reminding myself every single day that sometimes you just have to do the scary thing and invest in your dream. If you enjoyed this video, give it a nice little like, subscribe for more raw behind the scenes moments and chaos. Toodles!